Lawrence MacAulay has been working hard since he was just a boy on his parents' farm in Magell. As a young man, he took over the land with plans to keep farming, but he was destined to take that down-home work ethic a little farther than Eastern PEI.
There was no real start, I guess. The day I was born on the farm, and it just evolved to where we are today. I milked cows and grew seed potatoes for the seed potato growers in PEI, and then I got elected to the House of Commons, and that's why there's no cows and there's no potatoes in the buildings here today.
In 1988, he was elected as Cardigan's Member of Parliament, and that's been his job ever since. But he still appreciates his humble beginnings, where it all began.
Things change no matter what, and it's changed for the better too, but it's quite different for me, and I enjoyed both lives, farming, growing potatoes and milking cows. I don't think there's anything more beautiful than a field of potatoes coming up, looking at a newborn calf. I mean, it's all, no matter how you cut it, that's what it's about, really.
In the past 30-plus years as federal MP, Lawrence has done a lot for Eastern PEI, and you don't have to look far to see the results of his hard work. He helped establish the Greenwich National Park. He's worked tirelessly to keep the Northumberland Ferry running between PEI and Nova Scotia, providing jobs for many islanders and making sure visitors get to experience the sailing across the strait. And, most recently, he helped put together a deal to build a state-of-the-art university campus where students can study climate science in environmentally diverse St. Peter's Bay. And of course, he stays connected to the area's farmers. After all, he knows a little bit about potatoes. It's easy to tell Lawrence's favorite and most consistent part of his work over the last 3 decades is helping as many people as he can. But even the hardest working man needs help from time to time. For Lawrence, that support has been his wife Frances, who's been by his side since 1972, from farming to federal politics.
I always take the phone calls and listen and write the information down, and he does the rest. I wouldn't make any decision on whether you should get the grant or I should get the grant, or because I'm certainly not getting into that.
Together, they raised 3 daughters, and while they're now grown with kids of their own, Lawrence is grateful for the support of his children, his family, and especially his wife.
Certainly wouldn't probably even be here if it wasn't for her. And that's simply the way it is. Life is an adventure, and I think mostly we enjoyed it all, and with a few ripples. And what credit you give to her, I credit her with giving me a great life.
Got that down?
Lawrence has seen many things over his time as a politician. He's survived over 10 elections and more than 6 prime ministers during his career. But his love for PEI has never waned, and the reason he works so hard for Islanders and the people of Cardigan has never wavered, and he'll tell you why himself.
The thing is, if you help everybody, it'll help you. If you don't help anybody, you won't get much help either, so that's simply the way it is.